I click the record button and then say, yo, what up? How's it going, buddy?
What's up, man? How are you today?
I am swell. Had a stressful Discord launch, but I'm feeling good about it. But you, on a more positive note, have brought me this very cool Beauregard deck that you're now going to, and you said, quote, hard project for you. What's hard about this Beauregard deck? What's tough? What's going on?
So it is a Wombo combo Beauregard deck. The whole build around was exam strategy because her pseudo multiple ability said I wanted to play exam strategy. I just wanted to put 5 attacks in and then blow this up, give it 5/5, reuse canister creation to rebuild it, or even turn canister creation into my kill condition at this point.
Yeah.
The problem I'm having with this is consistency with the deck itself. I run into the issue where on my kill turns, I feel like I'm checking a lot of my attacks the turn that I try to string them out.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. You will notice there's not a lot of her keywords because honestly, the earth symbol does not get a lot of the good ones. The water symbol was good.
Yes.
But the whole thing you're doing on water was like double jumbo fist, and Grog just shuts that down completely.
Yeah. No, I can totally see that. I can totally see that. I am going to look at her keywords for just 1 second, though. I think it was punch, kick, slam. Big shout outs to Talbane and Felicia. This one's kind of cool.
I will say I did consider City Rampage as just a thing for her, but I did land that it was too many moving pieces to both have the action, a spare attack that I can discard to her, as well as just being able to kill somebody still that turn. I felt like was too much for the 6-hander that she is.
Sure. This is interesting because there's some really cool ideas here. Do I have? I don't have standard clicked. Why do I have 100 pages? Let's do page 2. After I discard a card, I get to build it. I discard a tap card and I build it. Wait, we're crazy.
Oh no!
Destructive Slam is your throw. Dragon Dive is just a 4-diff.
It's just a 4-diff slam.
I can't believe I'm gonna possibly tell you to take Lethal Slash out of your deck.
I have been debating on just dumping Lethal Slash because of the amount of draw that our foundations give us on Earth. The 2-check I was considering is in the side, which was just Rallied Assault. If we do the whole thing with canister creation, I have a spare momentum, I get to play this, then clear everything out, and here's now a second large attack right after the canister combo goes off.
Yeah. So,
or just not play a 2-check at all.
I think that is more of the idea that I'm looking at, and being able to dig a little harder in on what Beauregard wants to do, which is put cards in the card pool. And so things like teaming make more sense to me.
Yeah, that's fair. Teaming's only a 2 of because I was seeing it too often, so I cut it was a 3 of, then I cut it to 2.
Okay. That's fair. Because here's what I think with a play pattern with lethal, right? Is I have to go attack into Lethal Slash, and then on the Lethal Slash I have to Beauregard, which means that I don't get the stats on the face-up cards on that first one for the cards that are in the card pool for the 2, right? Because it's your face-up, kick, punch, slam, whatever. So like if I open with Haymaker or I open with Destructive Slam, they don't get the bonus, which means that I can't just like accidentally all in together for the +3 speed on my first move to give something +3 speed, commit the all in this for +3, and make my Haymaker crazy, and then I've got the extra 6 damage coming through on the 3/3s. Because I can't play this way late, right? Or else this is on a 7, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Right? And so like this forces me to wait. And if like discarding the Lethal Slash to get the 6/6 does not feel good. And so at this point, like, why am I playing the Lethal Slash in Beauregard? Or better question, why am I playing Beauregard with Lethal Slash? It's like I think that this is just going to be more of a hindrance based on the play pattern that we're looking for.
Yeah, that's fair. I think originally it was before I added in like Big Appetite and Tuxtooth's crew. So it was like, oh, I needed more draw.
Yes.
Because I didn't own Tusk Choose True, and I just completely forgot Big Appetite existed, to be fair.
Yeah.
That card, I just forget, is a thing.
Yeah, let me take a look at some actions, assets, backups, and we'll take a little peek. Only if you've been dealt damage. Okay, just kidding. This card's really interesting. This card's really interesting.
Your Fury. I don't know if I'm playing like many Furies or I guess Teaming's a Fury.
Teaming is a Fury. I guess Lethal Slash is technically a Fury, but I'm telling you to cut it.
I am down.
Yeah,
it is. Check, honestly,
I
think that 2-check has screwed me more times than anything.
We're gonna talk about this card. This one is just more draw power. If you absolutely demand it. Okay. This card is really neat in our character. This card's so cool. What was the deck that I was looking at? Oh, it was Elder Tagora with this card. That's right.
With Spear and Shield?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting, actually.
With the combo deck of the Death Rattle combo, you need to get a momentum.
Yeah.
And so I'll block with my 1 mid block, pay my 2 health, grab my momentum, and then on my turn, I have momentum. I'll just do the damn thing. Zeros. This one is good. This one is good. I guess the earth symbol zeros are way better than the than the water symbols. Water symbol zeros are actively bad now. Ally flip.
Unfortunately, losing surviving does do that to them.
Yeah. You take damage. Love this is a 1-of in your deck. Just gotta watch his TamCardwell.
That's an aside. It was something I was considering, just because I don't have any first enhances, so
yep,
free health.
Free health. This card is readied. I don't hate. I guess I don't hate a Father's Send. It's not great. That card's really good.
I wish it just wasn't discarded attack. This character has been nerfed. I feel like so many times between whatever happened during design and her 2-check ruling. The ultra rare that says build in your face downs, they only build in when her blitz goes off. Not just every face down.
Oh, it is this one. This is what I'm looking for. This one is interesting. This one is interesting. This one is super interesting. Oh, you know what? I think the ruling on this is these count as attack cards.
They count as attack cards? What are you talking about? The face downs?
Face downs.
Yes, they keep the attack identity.
Never mind. It's cringe. I don't want Force Insert on my screen anymore.
I see what you were trying to do.
My game is dumb. My game is dumb. Hey, face downs are not attack cards. They're nothing. They don't have an identity. I'll scream it until I'm blue in the face.
But I was lied to then.
Yeah. No, I'm saying though the ruling is wrong. But it's not an attack card, Fidu. The word card matters. it's not an attack card.
Stole the attack word.
That's Grace. Ready a thing that hasn't been ready. We got a better version of that. Crew. First in hands. I'm such a fan of this one. If you just are looking for generic draw power, I think that this card is just like actively better than what Big Appetite's got going on, unless you care about the hand size.
I cared about the low block, at least
the
in
hand
like
size,
one
yeah.
of the iterations. Yeah, the hand size, like the draw discard doesn't really matter. It was more I needed something that wasn't a 3 low block.
Sure. Guidance. Insane. We don't know how to play this one. Insane.
To be honest, I don't think I own this.
Oh,
This is from the Challenger deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I only got Jester and Not. I don't think I ever got Vex and Box. Like, my area just didn't have them for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because East Coast players, we don't get good locals. Closest locals for me is almost 2 hours.
Whoops. Okay. Once again, we'll look at 3 diffs. It's painful not to put this in your deck.
It was a 3 diff in the deck that's already playing 4x exam strategy.
Yeah. I think we were supposed to play
It
this,
is,
though.
It has crossed my mind more than once. Just every time I like look at the attack lineup and go, man, I have a lot of 5s. And this random 8 diff, that's never an 8 diff.
Yep. Okay, so let me... Oh, I definitely pressed the wrong button. I wonder what F9 does on my keyboard. Okay, so let's talk about it. So my thing about Beauregard is I think that she is... Her bottom enhance is almost once per turn rather than not. And the way
That's
that
fair.
you make it not once per turn is you just don't use that one and you use this one instead. Because commit for 2 damage and stun 1 on your poked is very good. And you're allowed to Titan Stone Knuckles on the face downs. So they are now 3 mid for 5s with stun 1 to do the same thing.
That's fair.
You're also a brawler, so you may use the deflect from your stage.
Yeah.
And when you hit them, you flip their asset, which is crazy.
Yeah, because assets are now good in the game.
They're super good.
They've been bad for so long.
Yeah, correct, right? Since yeah. And it also
That's fair. I mean,
and
it's
they
cool
get to flip a thing. I am a 2 of Titan Stone Knuckles guy. I think this card levels up this character significantly on these 2 symbols. I think almost to the point of like I would want to play maybe even 3 of it if you can find the room. But I think 2 is the right number because of the weird thing that we're doing. And it also like again, this works for I can put it on Electric Moth. I can put it on Canister Creation. It's not keyword gated. It is just this attack.
Yeah.
Right? So you like it is okay that you are not doing the thing and you just care about the one big one at the end. That matters.
Okay.
If
I can see that.
Canister Creation is the thing that we're trying to do, and I want to build an exam strategy, why not just put it at the 4 of?
Because I only own 3.
Let's put it back down to a 3 of. I think if the plan...
Because for whatever reason, they were $15 on TCG.
They might be more. I think Canister Creation is a very, very good card at the moment, and being able to build in the exam strategy just makes sense to me. Like, it's just really good. I don't think that you need Lethal Slash, and I think that other things are better than its inconsistency. So I'm gonna cut the Lethal Slash. You said that you tried 3 teaming, and it wasn't.
I did try 3 teaming.
If that wasn't the play, then it's fine. We can move on from it. I think Shoulder Toss is kind of crazy. As a 4 difficulty throw that just wears these stats incredibly well. And if it deals less than, like if they block it, you draw a card and ready the foundation. Like it's crazy this card's just like not in the deck. This also gets you a momentum to make your Canister Creation a little bit scarier, as well as any other momentum-based ideas that you could possibly have. Like I think this card is nuts in this character.
It's probably just supposed to replace Destructive Slam. I just owned Destructive Slam in paper
Sure.
and not the Shoulder Toss. But Shoulder Toss is probably at this point just like it's like $1 rare.
Maybe.
I'm probably just gonna buy the playset
There-
and then
If you spend the $30 on the 2 starter decks, you get 4 of them.
oh, is it from the starter deck? Is it not from the
It
set?
is in both. The starter decks are filled with cards
Oh,
from the
okay,
other
okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get, and this is the kill card inside of the Beauregard deck, and you also get 2 copies of her 3-diff.
The 3-diff thing? Yeah.
Whatever it's called. But this card wears the stats because it becomes a slam, like, and so like it just like becomes really big. It's good to play at the beginning. It's good to play at the end. Like it just feels great, and it also is like it's a 4-diff throw that we want to play.
Yeah, which is fair. It's just doing Destructive Slams easier.
Yes. It's hella blockable, but if they block it, you draw the card, which is what you wanted. Like that was the goal, right?
Very, very fair.
When it comes to things like Electric Moth, I think it's really interesting to like. It's possible that instead of the Dragon Dive, right? Because I get that it has our keywords, but we don't necessarily care about it. What if we cut the Dragon Dive, tossed in Moth to the 4 of, and what if we finish this out? And this is gonna be crazy. With like a couple Wish Hearts. Like, what if we filled out the rest of this with Wish Heart? Go back to our 22. It is totally chill that this doesn't have our keywords or whatever. We don't care about it. It's just a discard with Bow. Or you can discard it with Fearsome. Or we can go back and do Sacrifice for the Cause. And now that the cards that I can't play, they just become more fodder for drawing more cards. And then from there, if we're playing Sacrifice, we can go ahead and play the other Foundation that is a 2-diff that has Fire Attuned. I'm hoping it's on the front page. Feral Shriek. We can just play some number of this card as well. And now my Electric Moths, I discard my Wish Hard and I draw 3 cards. I discard my
The Feral Shriek.
Wherever it has gone. It just doesn't exist. I'll put you in the main board now. Congrats. Discard Feral Shriek. I draw the bonus cards. When I use Tooth's Crew, I draw a card, I discard a card. I will discard the Feral Shriek, I'll draw a second. Like there's a ton of draw power here that like we're kind of leaving on the table, and this bonus draw power also comes at the bonus of, hey, now all these moves are massive.
Yeah, that's fair. One attack I did consider, and I'm still kind of considering, is just Beast Summoning, because it's something I can ditch to Beauregard. If I find one, I can pick up one and then ditch it to Beauregard if I need to. It's like kind of pseudo having always an attack in the yard that I can grab and discard. Yeah.
I don't hate it. I think that there's a world where like maybe it's supposed to be this instant Shining Flash slot. But it doesn't wear our stats, does it? No.
It unfortunately doesn't.
Is there a better?
But to be fair, a lot of our attacks don't.
4-diff that could wear our stats. I mean, let's go back and take a look at what could wear our stats to see if there's something that is that. Punch, kick, slam, attack with our symbols. 4-diff that does the job. Man, I think these cards are very cool. Blow to the Head is very good. Looking for a 4-diff. If you've gained health this turn, we don't care. If you play from anywhere other than your hand, no. Hardened Fist, we don't care about. Bad Guy Roundup? Question mark. If you have more ready than your rival, draw a card. After you play this, they discard a momentum.
Say,
yeah, go ahead.
I don't think we'll ever have more to get the draw.
So
at least more ready.
So this card is the response of this card on a card that has our keywords with a momentum out, which is the thing that we are missing, and potentially can draw us a card if it's like the opener.
I guess that's fair. And it's still like the off zone because the low block is still.
It's a low, not a high. It's a high block, not a low. This card's just allowed to be a kill condition at the end of our string if we want it to be, whereas this one can only ever be 4 damage.
I guess that's fair. That's actually probably the better choice then.
The real question is for instant shining flash, how often is this flip make the next thing a little easier to play? How often is that relevant?
So normally instant shining was used in contandem with lethal slash to just make lethal slash a little bit less like, oh crap, I checked a 3. I guess I'm done attacking here completely because
I
I
see.
had to commit to foundations.
Then
Other than that,
let's
it's really
cut
not
the
done a whole
shining
lot.
flash, and let's try the triple bad guy roundup,
Okay.
and then see what happens. I do this. We're still at the 22. Look at our block zones. Our block zones look clean.
Also, the 22 attacks I don't have to stay on. Like if we end up going like to 21 or 20, that is also fine. It's just what I landed on last while I was editing stuff.
I think 22 is the right call. And I think that our goal is just we're gonna have a little bit more draw power rather than whatever. Because like I still want to I want to toss in like triple feral shriek, right? Like I think that like triple feral shriek, get rid of these moth monsters as cool as they are, and be like, well, I'm just here to wombo combo you. I'm just here to kill you. Like you get to feral shriek and shameless haggler together, right? Like like
I don't need you to say
this
yes.
is
I'll
good.
draw 2
This is gonna be a
regardless.
4 of in our deck if we're like we toss in like double sacrifice. We got the tusk tooth. I'm gonna get rid of you. We'll take you down to whoops. We'll take you down to like a 3 of, and then I think with all the draw power, we're gonna take Big Appetite down just a little bit. I think that actually Shameless might just be better than Big Appetite, and because of the sacrifice, we might be able to just cut the Big Appetite altogether. I know that sounds crazy, but I think Shameless just does a better job because we're going to get that two health back if they decide to do the thing. Like I would rather just like 4x this and then get rid of the Big Appetite.
Okay.
And then look at our difficulties. We're a little high on the 2 diffs, but we can bring this down just a little bit. Things like I think Titanic Combat could easily come out. I know that it builds us a bonus
card
foundation.
has not done a lot.
Yeah,
I will admit it's built me 1, and then like this deck used to have weapon clash in it as just some form of like pseudo survival.
What does this number look like, if I could ask?
What
do you want it to be?
65, 60, like yeah, anywhere between 60 and 65. It's a good round number that I start with.
Okay.
And then normally I'll land like 63 cards, 64 cards.
Go back to difficulty. 1-mana Inferno is interesting. Is there a reason you're playing this one and not a different one? Is it just more cards in discard for canister?
Excuse me. It's mostly to fill the discard because like canister can build anything. Like if I build like the 0
sure.
number 10 pro hero, it can also just hey, this is gonna now become all of this together. This is gonna become fearsome.
Yeah.
It's also just in case there's any sort of deck stacking shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
It's just there to clear that off.
So I think the only card that I think that I'm missing that I want to see inside of your list is, and it's going to be weird, is just Weightless. Because we've added the Titanstone Knuckles, we want a way to ready our cards. And being able to ready our face downs is very good. We have access to Capture the Target. We have access to Tusk Truth. We have access to Weightless. I think having 12 of these cards is good enough to warrant, but it is going to bring us up a little bit higher. And we have plenty of flipping ideas, right? The Tusk Truth crew can flip. We don't want it to, but it can. Haggler can flip. This flips, this flips, this flips. It's like there's a lot. It might even be like maybe we just play a 3 of.
Yeah, just have a pseudo re-ready because like Capture the Target's doing the same thing. Where
Correct.
It's just supposed to be committed for Bogue, then re-ready itself.
Yes. And the important thing is this also is allowed to be committed and re-readied on defense. And so, whereas Capture, it just won't be. Right? Like Capture is the best foundation in your deck, and it's not close because of the fact that it just says that when you decide to do your thing, it just works. Whereas the other one is like whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's what Capture's just been there for. It's just like, oh hey, I checked a 5. Okay, I'll commit Capture and then re-ready it. Like I checked a 6.
What are the symbols on the if I block with this, add this foundation in my hand, and then build the thing I blocked with? I know it has Void. It's a 1 diff. It does not. It does not. Okay. And this card
we don't get to be
doesn't
cool.
have. Okay. It's got the life symbol that does it. Damn. Because I think blocking with this card and then building it in would just be fucked up.
I would love to have Desperate Plea. Trust me, I would love to have that.
This card...
That's how I kind of landed on Canister, was like, oh crap, I checked too many of them. Now I'm going to build them anyway.
I don't want this to say Void. I do want this to say Earth. Is the if I block with a keyword card, is that on Earth? No, apparently not.
No, because I think that's Deku 5 who doesn't have Earth.
It just doesn't have Earth at all. What a dummy. Okay. What an absolute buffoon. Okay, so here's what we've done. You ready? I have made your deck now 68 cards, which is bigger than what you wanted, but I've added in this a little bit of spice and weightless, and I've added in a fuck ton more draw. There's just more draw in the deck, which means that you should find the combo a little quicker. It should be a little more viable. And I think that this is good enough to test as I have bulked it, and then once you are done testing it, you may cut it back down to get it to somewhere that is a little more manageable and likable for you. Thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. I know the sideboard is humongous.
Yeah, I mean, you just won't play with it.
But that's just because, like, I had a bunch of stuff in there to begin with. Because, like, also, like, Besiege crossed my mind, like, as something I could dump the stats with.
I'm going to cut the Incredible from the main board, and I think you just toss 2 of them in your sideboard whenever you actually, like, make the deck.
Okay.
Because I think getting momentum is going to be a little difficult.
For, like, Runaway Hate is good.
I think that is here for the sideboard. So here's what I think. Because of how the deck works and how much of a wombo combo you need it to be, you need to make sure that the combo works. If they've got the runaway, they had the runaway. But if it doesn't work without the runaway present, then there's no reason to sideboard for the runaway to begin with, because it just doesn't work. So you need to make the most perfect engine that you can work, and then figure out what you're allowed to take out, keep the train running, and then put in flow pieces or anti-disruption pieces, right? Okay. So we need a as close to we've now brought it back to this is 66, and I've taken out a bunch of 2 diffs, right? I think I cut 2 cards, so my 2 diffs are now a little bit less. I've got 20, so half of my deck now is 1s and 0s rather than more than half being 2s. And so, like,
gotcha.
I've got a little bit of defense here with the cooperation offer, but literally this is the only defense that you have. It's this, and then stopping the damage pumps and referee jury, right? Like, the character's not meant to play defensive. You're meant to just combo off, right? And so, like, instead of the cooperation offers, this could be where you wanted to put in your thing, your disruption of the Incredible. Your choice. Either one works.
That's fair. I mean, they're the same block mod and everything.
Yeah. But, like we have to make sure that the initial idea works, because if the initial idea doesn't work, then there's nothing there to protect.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, this is not the finalized version. This is version 2 of 9, I could imagine. Right? Where, like, as you were making...
this is like version 5 or something.
Yeah. But I do think that exam strategy is a very cool identity with this character.
Yeah, this was like water. I never killed anybody, at least consistently, and exam strategy just felt better. Like, giving 5/5 to a move seems fucked up.
Yeah, it's very good. It's super, super good. Here is my last suggestion, and obviously I'm not going to make it. If you somehow can find a 4th canister creation, just take out the second, or take out one of the Haymakers. I think Haymaker's supposed to be a 2 of in the deck anyways, but you told me you didn't have a canister, and so I think this is fine.
The 3 of Haymaker's fine, yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 3, but I think that this is supposed to be 4, so you can just go find the thing that you want. And or I will play canister second or whatever, get rid of a committed foundation, and then build in a fresh one to do the thing you want to do. Canister builds in capture the target, which is incredible. It builds in all in this together. Incredible.
Builds in all the offense, which we love.
Yeah. Final thoughts?
All right. I think I'm good. I think I'll try this out and see where it goes. And then if I need to, make some purchases.
Love it. All right, buddy. Well, thank you for the patronage. I do appreciate it. This is your first deck talk, yeah?
Yeah, this is my very first one. Enjoy my $10.
Yeah, thanks, man. Stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the list. And then what you're going to do is you're going to press the copy button here and then jump across the aisle, and you'll be able to edit the name yourself. Otherwise, You're gonna have copy bow, which is not
Okay, cool.
what you want to name it. All right,
Probably not.
we'll see you, man. Thank you.
Later.
Peace.